Welcome to your own deep dive on erbium. You're trying to get, past just the basics and really understand what makes this element special.
That's right. We're going deep today.
So we've got a stack of sources for you, Wikipedia, some articles that go into erbium's history and uses. And
It's quite a story.
yeah, erbium's journey from discovery to, its role in modern technology. It's quite the adventure.
It's a story that highlights, I think, the challenges of early chemistry, the ingenuity of modern science, and even hints at some of the potential challenges that we face in sustainably utilizing these rare resources.
Okay, so let's trace erbium's path, starting from its initial discovery.
Yeah.
Which, funnily enough, was a bit of a mess. It all starts in this Swedish village, Ytterby, that apparently had a knack for producing elements.
Yeah, Ytterby was a very rich source of what we call rare earth elements, and erbium's discovery there, while initially mixed up with another element called terbium, actually highlights a bigger point.
Well, what's that?
Well, separating rare earth elements is incredibly difficult because they have very similar properties.
Right.
So imagine trying to sort grains of sand that are almost identical.
Oh, wow.
It's a meticulous process, and so erbium's kind of confused beginnings show just how hard it was for early chemists to really isolate these elements and why they remained hidden gems for so long.
So once they finally figured out erbium, what did they find? What's this element actually like?
So picture this, a silvery white metal, a bit reactive.
Okay.
So it tarnishes in air, it doesn't like water.
So kind of unassuming then at first glance.
Yeah. Yeah, not exactly setting the world on fire.
Right.
But here's where things get interesting.
Right.
Erbium has this hidden vibrancy. Literally, its salts are this beautiful rose color, and they've been used to add that pink hue to glass, zirconia, even porcelain.
Wait, so some of those pink-tinted sunglasses or like fancy pink dinnerware could be thanks to erbium.
That's right.
That's pretty cool, but I'm guessing there's more to it than just pretty colors.
Absolutely. That color is a clue to something deeper. It's tied to erbium's electron configuration, which dictates how it interacts with light and leads to some really fascinating applications.
Okay, now we're talking. I know erbium plays a big role in technology like fiber-optic cables, right?
Exactly. Erbium is a key component in those amplifiers that boost signals across incredibly long distances. Imagine sending data across oceans at the speed of light.
Yeah.
That's what erbium enables.
Wow, that's incredible. But what makes erbium so special for this job? Why not use another element?
It comes down to the specific wavelength of light that erbium emits, 1,530 nanometers to be precise.
Okay.
And this wavelength happens to be perfectly suited for transmission through optical fibers with minimal loss of signal.
So it's not just about emitting light, it's emitting the right kind of light for the job.
Precisely.
That's fascinating. But here's something that blows my mind. Erbium is also used in those high-precision lasers for medical procedures, right?
You got it. Erbium-doped YAG lasers, or ERYAG lasers for short, are used for everything from skin resurfacing to delicate eye surgeries. And again, it's all about the specific wavelength of light that erbium emits.
Hold on. So the same element that helps send my emails across the world is also used to zap wrinkles. How does that even work? What is it about erbium's structure that allows for such wildly different applications?
It's pretty remarkable, isn't it? So in the case of medical lasers, erbium is emitting light at a different wavelength, 2,940 nanometers, and this wavelength is ideal for targeting water molecules in the skin or other tissues, allowing for incredibly precise removal or reshaping without damaging the surrounding areas. Think of it like a scalpel made of light.
So erbium is great at controlling light, but the sources mentioned it can also control something else, vital nuclear reactions.
That's right. Erbium's ability to capture neutrons makes it valuable in nuclear power plants. It can be used in control rods to regulate the chain reaction, kind of like a braking system for the reactor.
Wow, that's pretty hardcore. Like, erbium has this split personality, going from delicate skin treatments to controlling nuclear reactors. But this ability to absorb neutrons doesn't stop there, does it? I read that it's even used in a specialized cancer treatment.
Yeah, you're talking about auger therapy. It's a very targeted type of radiation therapy where erbium-165 is used to emit electrons that damage cancer cells without harming the surrounding healthy tissue. It's a cutting-edge application that shows just how versatile erbium can be.
So in a way, erbium is kind of like a superhero of the periodic table, with these amazing abilities to control light and energy.
That's one way to put it, and we're still discovering new ways to utilize those abilities. For example, did you know that alloying erbium with vanadium actually makes the metal easier to work with?
So it's not just about erbium's individual talents, but how it teams up with other elements to enhance their performance.
Exactly.
That's amazing. This is just getting more and more interesting.
And we've only just scratched the surface. There's so much more to explore about this remarkable element.
Yeah, it really is remarkable how like a single element can have such a huge impact on so many different fields. And to think it all started with just a little bit of confusion in a Swedish quarry.
It's amazing to see how far erbium has come from like a mistaken identity to a key player in, modern technology. But some sources also mention that relying so heavily on erbium and rare earth elements in general, you could create some challenges for us down the road. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, that's a really valid point.
Yeah.
While erbium offers incredible potential, its scarcity and the complexities of like extracting it responsibly
Mhm.
present some real concerns.
Right.
We need to be very mindful of the environmental and even geopolitical implications of, our reliance on these resources.
So it's not just about, the amazing things we can do with erbium, but also about how we manage and utilize it wisely for the future.
Exactly. It's
Sure.
a delicate balance
Yeah.
between harnessing the power of these elements and making sure we do so in a way that benefits both humanity and the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot to consider, but it's also exciting to think about the possibilities. Who knows what other applications we might discover for erbium in the future? What are some of the areas where you think erbium could make a big impact down the line?
Well, one area that I think holds immense potential is in quantum computing.
Okay.
Erbium's unique properties, particularly its long coherence time, make it a prime candidate for creating quantum bits or qubits, the building blocks of quantum computers.
Quantum computing, that sounds incredibly complex and honestly a bit intimidating.
Yeah.
Could you break that down for me a bit? Why is erbium so well suited for this kind of technology?
Sure. So imagine a computer that can perform calculations millions of times faster than today's most powerful supercomputers. That's the promise of quantum computing.
Wow.
It relies on the principles of quantum mechanics, where particles can exist in multiple states at once. And erbium ions, when embedded in certain materials, they can actually act as these qubits, holding and processing information in a quantum state. And its long coherence time means that these qubits can maintain their quantum properties for relatively long duration, which is crucial for performing those complex calculations.
Wow. That's mind-blowing. It sounds like erbium could be a key player in revolutionizing the way we process information and solve complex problems.
It certainly has that potential. And beyond quantum computing, research is ongoing to explore erbium's applications in areas like high-density data storage, advanced sensors, and even more efficient solar energy technologies.
It's incredible to think that even after almost 200 years since its discovery, we're still just beginning to tap into erbium's full potential.
And that's the beauty of scientific exploration.
Yeah.
We're constantly learning, adapting, and finding new ways to utilize the elements around us.
This deep dive has been a real eye-opener. I never realized how much erbium impacts our everyday lives and how much more it could impact our future.
It's often the unsung heroes of the periodic table that have the most profound impact.
From the phone in my pocket to the internet connecting us across the globe, erbium is quietly working its magic, and it seems like it's poised to play an even bigger role in shaping the world of tomorrow.
And let's not forget its role in advancing medical treatments, making procedures more precise and less invasive. The possibilities are truly vast, and we're only just beginning to explore them.
It's inspiring to think that even after all these years, erbium is still surprising us with new and exciting applications. This deep dive has been a fantastic reminder that science is an ongoing process of discovery, and there's always more to learn even about things we think we already know.
Indeed, the journey of scientific exploration is never truly over. There's always another chapter waiting to be written, and who knows what other wonders we'll discover as we explore further.
This deep dive has definitely sparked a curiosity in me to delve even deeper into the world of rare earth elements and their impact on our lives. I'm starting to see them in a whole new light.
And that's exactly what we hoped for, to ignite that spark of curiosity and encourage you to explore further on your own.
Before we wrap up, I want to make sure we distill some key takeaways for our listener.
Sure.
What are some of the most important things you think they should walk away with from this erbium adventure?
First and foremost, I think erbium's journey highlights the importance of scientific curiosity and persistence. It took decades to fully understand and isolate this element, and even today, we're still uncovering new and surprising applications. It's a reminder that science is not about having all the answers, but about constantly asking questions, exploring, and pushing the boundaries of knowledge.
It's a process of discovery full of twists and turns and unexpected surprises.
Exactly. And secondly, I think erbium's diverse applications showcase the interconnectedness of science and technology.
Yeah.
Its use in fiber optic communications, lasers, nuclear power, and medicine demonstrates how seemingly disparate fields can converge and benefit from a single element's unique properties.
It's a beautiful example of how scientific knowledge can transcend boundaries and drive innovation across multiple industries. And it makes me wonder what other connections and possibilities are waiting to be discovered, not just with erbium, but with all the elements that make up our world.
That's a great question to ponder. And finally, I think erbium's story reminds us of the importance of responsible resource management.
Right.
As we rely more and more on rare earth elements like erbium for our technological advancements, it's crucial to ensure their sustainable and ethical sourcing and extraction. We need to think about the long-term consequences of our actions and strive for a future where technological progress goes hand in hand with environmental stewardship.
It's a reminder that we have a responsibility to use these precious resources wisely, not just for our own benefit, but for the well-being of the planet and future generations.
Precisely, it's about finding that delicate balance between harnessing the power of these elements and ensuring we do so in a way that benefits both humanity and the planet.
This deep dive has been a fantastic blend of science history and a glimpse into the future. It's given us a new appreciation for erbium and its role in shaping our modern world and perhaps even the world of tomorrow.
And we hope it's inspired you to continue exploring the fascinating world of chemistry and the elements that make up our universe.
I have one final question for you before we wrap up. Given everything we've learned about erbium, its unique properties, and its diverse applications, what's one thought-provoking question that you think our listeners should ponder as they continue their own exploration of this remarkable element?
That's a great question to end on. I think the most intriguing thing about erbium is its ability to emit light at such specific wavelengths.
Right.
That's what underpins its versatility in everything from, fiber optics to medical lasers.
Yeah.
So the question I'd pose is this, as we delve deeper into our understanding of erbium's light-emitting properties, what other hidden potential might we unlock?
That's a fantastic question. It really gets you thinking about the possibilities. Could there be even more groundbreaking applications waiting to be discovered just below the surface?
Absolutely. We've only just begun to scratch the surface of what erbium is capable of. Imagine new types of lasers with even greater precision or perhaps entirely new ways to manipulate light for applications we haven't even dreamed of yet.
It's like we've opened a door to a whole new world of possibilities, and it all stems from this element that was once a source of confusion in a Swedish quarry. It really highlights the power of scientific curiosity and the importance of continuing to explore and question the world around us.
Exactly. Erbium's story is a testament to the fact that there's always more to learn and discover, even in things we think we already understand.
Well, on that note, we've reached the end of our deep dive into the fascinating world of erbium. We've covered its discovery, its properties, its surprising range of applications, and even pondered its future potential.
It's been a pleasure joining you on this journey.
The pleasure was all mine. And to our listener, we hope you've enjoyed this personalized deep dive. We've just scratched the surface, but hopefully we've given you a solid foundation and sparked your own curiosity to explore further.
Maybe you'll delve deeper into a specific application of erbium that caught your attention, or perhaps explore the broader world of rare earth elements and their impact on our lives.
This deep dive is just the beginning. There's a whole universe of knowledge out there waiting to be discovered.
So keep that curiosity burning, keep asking questions, and keep exploring. You never know what amazing discoveries await you.
Until next time, happy exploring.